Hi, everybody. We have Mark, the Spirit Whisperer, with us today.
Hi, you guys.
Hope you're
Hi,
all
Denise.
hope you're all having a good day.
Yeah,
Make moderators, you'll need them. Yeah, eventually. Yeah, I would definitely will. I hope that's a positive sign.
yeah. As it grows and grows and grows.
Yeah.
My anniversary, my YouTube anniversary is coming up soon. It's next month. And that'll be my 5 year anniversary. Time flies so quick.
Wow. That's a.
I can't believe it's been 5 years.
I'm looking forward to it. I, I started this when I was in recovery. You were asking me off stage I went through some major health events that I had to repair my body from working. So now I'm back to where I belong.
Yeah.
I'm building a fairy garden in my backyard right now.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
Love it so much. Good old fairy garden. And ask the fairies to come. They will.
cool.
They
Yeah,
love it.
I got a little pond back there with stones all around with a little stone castle in it and stuff. So
Cool.
we need all the positive vibrations around us in our houses, in our yards.
Yeah. Fairies like it too if you have a little wild area. Like I used to, make my garden on ice and everything, but then I'd do one little corner where it was just whatever wanted to grow there, and they like that too. That's not like kept or anything.
Yeah.
It's just wild, and there's like, some of the things we call weeds and stuff, but they like them. So anyway,
Do
I
they
try.
like twinkle lights?
Yes, they love that kind of sparkly, you know, crystals and jewels and twinkly lights and all that kind of stuff.
Cool. I'm going to have fun this summer
Yeah.
because I get deer, squirrels, all kinds of birds and everything in my backyard.
Yep. I have a lot of stuff too because I live next to a state park, and lots of deer live in there because you can't kill them, and all the woodland creatures. So a lot of
Yeah.
them come down here into my yard.
I live in town.
Oh, and they still right there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But, I live in a small, 2,000 people.
Yep.
It's a small town. So we have
My
deer
town
walk
is
down the
little
street.
too. Yeah. Even though Frankfort is the capital of Kentucky, it's still a very small town. It doesn't seem like a state capital,
I know
except
Michael Dell says, my wife loves your shirt, Mark.
Care
Uh,
Bears today. Little Care Bears, multicolors. Thanks, Michael, and your wife. Yeah,
because
those people that have like it looks like a little paper clip. Does that show up on your?
yeah,
Those are from my channel. If they have a paper clip,
okay.
it's just if you're new at that, that helps you know.
Yeah, I'm Mark's I'm a newbie, but not real newbie.
Yeah,
I've been playing in the chats for years and I had encouragement from you guys. Not you particularly, but I enjoy your shows several times a week, so
oh, that's very sweet.
yeah. But I love your animal pan and stuff. Hi everybody.
Yep. Hi,
So do you have
Melissa. Yep, I'm gonna go on Melissa's channel too to say hi. Her Melissa Psychic Insights.
and she's
I'm trying to drop in on a few people and just help them get started if I can. Not that I help much, but
yeah, I'll take all the help I can get, Mark.
yeah, because people did that for me too, and gotta give back. Plus, the more things that are focused on love and light, the better. The better there is. The more choices of that.
That's why my tagline is love, light, and laughter.
Mm-hmm.
because when you have love and you put light on it, you
Yep.
put the
Right.
light on it, then it brings laughter. And I'm very happy despite everything. I'm
Yep.
just, every day I wake up and I'm go, oh, hell, I woke up again.
Yeah. Life's too short to be miserable.
Mm-hmm. It's choice.
Even though there's a lot of things that try to tell you that misery's everywhere, but you just, screw it. Just be happy, as best you can. Do what makes you happy. And intend love and light, laughter and light, because it's a lot about your intention. If you set that as your intention, you have a better day, kind of. You know what I mean?
Vivian, any kind of questions? I don't really care. Do you care, Mark?
Nope.
No, we don't care. Our spirits will tell us whether they want to answer it or not, our guides. My guide's a llama. I cleaned house for him for 2 years in real life, not in my dreams, but in Ann Arbor, Michigan. I used to go in and clean his house, and then we'd sit and talk and go through his mail, and it was really nice. Thanks, Hetty. Nice to meet you too. So that's who my guide is. And he's a happy Buddhist, and he was had a jewel heart of the world. So I was very blessed, and he has his own YouTube channel on YouTube, even though he's passed. He died in 2017.
Oh.
So
What was his name again?
Gelek, Gelek.
Gelek.
And he's at Rinpoche, and he was at Ann Arbor, and his videos are still live. I even watch his videos every week, go over them, because his message is still there. See, I mean, at least you got your dogs. I'm trying to read this one. Are you marking questions too, Mark?
I'm not able to do it. Only you can.
Okay. I have, may I have a message from Spirit? So I'm marking questions. Hey, I actually.
Yep. Yeah, I can't. They only let one person do that.
Oh, okay. You just taught me something.
Yeah.
I'm wondering about moving out of the country. Let me go back up to the top. Want me to throw one up?
Yeah, whenever you're ready, sweetie. I'm ready.
Okay, I'm ready too.
I'm pretty easygoing.
I'm scrolling back because a lot of them was just hi.
Yeah.
I have a. What is this? Okay. Sign that says, "Please don't piss off the fairies in my garden."
Yeah, I love those signs. I have a couple of little fairy signs too. I love them. Fairy sleeping, and don't anger the fairies. That kind of thing is very cute.
Okay, let me go. Oh, come on. I'm trying to click the star and it's being stubborn. Okay. Will the government shut us down? Shout us down.
There goes my phone in there. Okay, so will the government shut us down? Shut who down? All of us? The country, you mean? Or a particular thing? Oh, let's see here.
Ask an animal question. Okay. What is that? Yeah.
No, that's my answer. Their stuff is all about fear and just saying whatever. They're going to act like it and threaten it and all that baloney. But I still think there's more to come as far as this administration. And I just feel like it goes back to some semblance of order, that this doesn't just go on and on and on. So I'm going to say no. They're going to try, but they don't. When you say shut us down, they're already trying, but no. More and more people are rising to the occasion, and so we get this Three of Cups. So that will be the final outcome, the victory for the people.
And I basically got the same thing, Mark. I got the Page of Wands coming out with fresh inspiration and enthusiasm that's coming into the resistance. And it's going to be straightforward and direct progress. I think it's very soon too. We're going to be seeing it, and we're going to have conflict. Five of Swords is coming in, so we pretty much know we got to deal with these clowns.
Right.
And we're learning. The Democratic Party is learning that they can't be nice anymore. They got to stick up for our rights. And
They're awful slow about it, but yeah.
Yes, they are. And the loving, supportive, compassionate of the Queen of Cups is I think yes. I mean, they're going to try and shut us down, but the Democrats are finally getting a backbone.
And you got the Five of Swords, and I also had the Five of Spears. So it's like the people rising up too and taking the power back. We're seeing that already, and it's just going to get more and more and more because he's an equal opportunity hater. So sooner or later, he's going to hate where you live, So you don't really leave anybody out. Even people that are his so-called best friends and supporters, he'll turn on them in a minute. So more and more people are going to go to the streets with their wands saying, nope, we need for this to stop. And I like it because on the bottom of my deck, I get my old faithful for the orange Oompa Loompa card. So the bottom of the deck is the Traitor Ten of Swords card. So I still don't, the traitor is not going to win in the end. He acts like he won, but it's not over. Yeah. Nope. He ends up taking himself down. Yeah.
Yeah. I have a thing going with one of my followers. Every 3 days a week, we do an pendulum reading with Gellick to see if Trump will be in office on June 1st. It's more like we're having it for fun.
Yep.
Okay, Wiki, can I have an animal question?
Yes, Wiki, what is it? Did you ask it already? Wiki, Wiki, Wiki. Is it about your puppy? What is it? Let me see if you put a question in. I see a lot of questions. I woke up with a sore throat today, guys. So I'm a little low, tiny low energy. And it's pouring rain here. I don't see Wiki's question. I see a lot of questions.
Yeah, I have 13 starred.
Yeah.
We'll come back. Wiki, let us know, okay? Vivian.
What is the question? Yeah.
I have.
Can you read on the barred owl? I helped. There's Wiki's question on the bottom. Oh.
Okay, I'll go and mark it.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay, so now Viviani's question. Message from my spirit team. That's important to know now about my current situation. What do you know now about my current situation, please? Message from Spirit.
Know now about my current situation, please.
What?
Vivian's current situation.
Let's use these. My current situation.
Vivian's current situation.
Well, I'm not exactly sure, what situation you're talking about. I get, though, that it's been about looking at things from a different angle. Is it something to do with financial? Or it's chaotic right now? Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.
Exactly.
She says it's chaotic right now.
Yeah.
And then financial.
Yeah. I mean, I got kind of what the situation, but I want the cards to give me like, what are we doing? What should we do? That's what it is with the situation.
I'm glad you asked those questions, Mark, because I came up with 3 Pentacles in my reading.
Oh.
So that would be the financial.
Well, I feel like that if there's a block or something like that, because it feels like you've been a little bit feeling like you're on the outside looking in. So I get the 5 of Pentacles, but it came out upside down. So I think that's about to move along. So you don't have that feeling anymore. You've been all of us have been having to look at things from a different perspective than we have before. So you're not spared that. You're doing that too. But at the same time, you are on this new journey, this fool's journey. You're on one, and you're moving into calmer waters. So things are moving into a better, more flow. You're moving into more flow, is what I would say. And so what I'm hearing is kind of like, fear not, things will smooth out. You're moving into smoother energy. So trust, don't be afraid. Everything's going. It's a part of your journey. So they're acting like this is all a part of your spiritual journey. So don't think that it's not. Like, sometimes we'll think, oh no, this couldn't be it. What happened? But it is, because it'll be clearing room or clearing energy so that you can take more in. So I get like that you're pretty, spirits watching over you. And then they gave me one last card, the Page of Cups. And that to me is like, there's likely to be a little gift, a little surprising gift coming your way to make you feel a little bit better. Yeah. What did you get, Denise?
I got the 2 of Cups that come up first. A compatibility partnership that you're involved in that is affecting your lifestyle. Um, and it's then I got the high priest to, and she's saying the high priest is follow your intuition, Vivian. And then we got you got the Seven of Swords reversed, so secrets are going to come out. So I don't know if that has something to do with your chaos that's going on. Um, never. You got to. There's some kind of negative aspect of your skills here because it's coming reversed in the Eight of Pentacles, which is Eight of Pentacles is a trade, a skill, and it's showing that there's lacking skill or steps, sloppy work. Maybe there's whoever you're hired to do something for you, you're not happy with it. And then we got the Four of Pentacles reversed. So, and we all know that the Four of Pentacles is hanging on to his money, not spending. So whatever it is, you may need to spend a little more than you were wanting to, or yeah, a little bit more than what you were wanting to. And then you got the Nine of Pentacles reversed. So it's a lot of expenses going out for you right now and you got the Queen of Swords with an independent thinker. So what I'm thinking is that what the cards are telling me is that you need to reevaluate what you're doing. That'll eliminate some of your chaos, and considering whether the financial is really necessary to spend or not. That's what I got from the reading. I hope it helped, Vivian.
Yep. Yeah, no, I was feeling like there's going to be a new person to work with, a new partner, so that makes sense that you're not exactly happy with somebody you're working with now because it feels like there's new energy coming in that's better for you, suits you better. Anyway, okay.
Yep. Okay.
Thanks, Viviani.
Very much. Wondering about moving out to the country when I retire. Any insights into retirement moves? Thanks. Wim 19.
Moving to the country.
Moving out of the country.
Oh, moving out of the country. Gotcha. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I thought it just meant like into the country, like out on the farm. But no, they're talking about a whole new.
They're saying the hell with this place. Let's get the heck out of here and start anew.
Continent.
Well, if you're looking for a cheaper place to live or a more expensive place to live, is you got to watch out for. Retirement. Women 19 wants to retire.
Okay, so they're Canadian, and I guess they're here, but they could move back to Canada.
That's what I would go for. Country and insights into retirement.
You have dual citizenship. Cool. Do you have a partner, Wim? 19? I kind of get that it's, well, you said you have dual citizenship as well, but you have kids here, but no partner. Gotcha. So I don't think it's necessary to move, but you can if you want to. So it's about what you want to do. It also might be because of someone else. So I was thinking it was a partner or something, but maybe it's kids. So it might be that you end up locating what's closer to your family, your kids or something like that. That might be the deciding choice in some ways. But the number one leading card is the Temperance. So I think you can do either. I don't get a strong pull to the UK, though, for whatever reason. But I do see that you might go to Canada or back and forth, something like that. I get you can go back and forth. I don't know. I don't get I don't get you need to go, or else. It feels more like it's up to you and what you want to do. So choose what makes you happy. Whether that's going away or staying, you can still move closer. But I don't know. I feel like you're going to stick close to where your kids are. That's what I feel. Even though I imagine.
That's kind of what I'm getting. Yeah. You done, Mark?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry, sweetie. Yeah.
Because I got the Four of Wands to start with, and which is family celebration. But then I got the Lover's card right next to it. I keep throwing them after. And it's showing relationships with duality. Right there tells you dual citizenship with U.S. and Canada.
Was that the Temperance card you had?
No, the Lovers.
Oh, the Lovers. I didn't see it. Yeah, okay, right.
I have the Lovers. I painted bathing suits on my card.
Oh, look at that. How cute.
That way I wouldn't get YouTube censored.
Oh, wow.
So anyway, it says duality for you, Wim.
Yeah.
A
little back and forth.
Yeah, and then I got the Moon reversed. Moving forward, what should be considered? Is it an uncensored wild impulse, or are you going to really think it out before you make the big move? And then for how it's developing is you got the Nine of Pentacles. So enjoying the fruits of your labor, self-sufficient. And then you got the Eight of Swords reversed, easing self-censorship. Less insecure, letting go of it. I would say it's easy. You need to ease off yourself. I would take time, maybe a year before you made the big move. Think about it. That's a major decision. So, but it is up to you. But I don't see a problem with it. But what is he?
I see you visiting. Like, I don't know. It feels like you go back and forth. That you go to Canada for a while, maybe like after you retire to visit.
Like
it seems like there's a back and forth thing happening, but we'll see. Waiting for a grandbaby. Okay.
Okay. Tiffany Henderson. Will the government? Oh, we already did that one.
Yep.
My dog disappeared. Can you help me find him? Lisa.
Hey, Lisa. First of all, what's his name? And when did he disappear? Oh, Wim lives in Seattle.
You're welcome,
I feel
Wim.
like you're going to go visit your family over there after you retire. Okay. So, little doggy, Lisa, are you still here?
Ruby Lee, do you do private readings? Yes, Mark does private readings.
I do, Ruby. You have to send me an email at spiritwhisper88@gmail.com, and then I'll give you the information about it. Ruby.
You're welcome, Wim.
So I'll have to have the name, or I don't know how good I can get information
Lisa,
on that myself.
let's skip down to the next question.
Yeah.
How will my son do in college? He's a type 1 diabetic and will be off on his own in spring. For nursing. Well, that's a good line.
How will my son do in college?
Emerald Dawn. Emerald Dawn.
Spring 2026 for nursing. Emerald Dawn. Love that name. Let's see here.
Spring.
How will he do in college?
Well, at least he'll be around a lot of medical people, Mark. Going to nursing. I said at least he's going to be around a lot of medical people going to nursing school.
Yeah. You go ahead and do your reading when you're ready.
It's kind of I have 2 diabetic 1 granddaughters. So I know the fear that his mother is going through. Let's see. How will my son do?
Cody.
Your thoughts on it are your son's thoughts is a 10 of Pentacles, which is health issues. It's health. So he's well established. I think you did a great job teaching him how to take care of himself. And the Knight of Cups comes in the next position, so I'm pretty sure that's him telling us he's motivated and fully embraces this new adventure of his that going to college. And it comes out the Empress. Nurturing, he'll do fine. Connecting with nature. Just expect a lot of phone calls and text messages, Mom. Emerald Dawn, I believe but my granddaughter went on to college and she ended up marrying a scientist specializing in blood work. So that was to her advantage. So I think he'll do fine, Emerald Dawn.
Yeah. It feels like, he has a good foundation. That I'd be agreeing with Denise on that you helped, create. And that, he's going to do good. So the final outcome is the sun, and there's your boy riding a horse, and running in the sun. So that's the final outcome. Feels like he'll go through a little bit of refining, um, you know, go into that program, but he might refine a little bit, like what he's going to become. Um, it might be different than what he's saying now, but still in the same, realm. So it'd be like in the healing profession, but it might be a different name than just nurse or something. That's what I'm getting. It might be a little bit more than that. Um, um, Also, the big part of the going to the college is about social growth and learning, social skills and being with other people his own age. He's still doing a little bit of that, becoming who he is. So growing into his own. He's still not completely confident, just in who he is and who he likes and that kind of thing. So there's quite a bit of social exploration that will be happening as well, which is good for him. Um, Feels like he's going to benefit from being around more people his own age or something like that. So I think the college not only helps him figure out what he wants to do as far as service or career, but also helps him figure out who he is as a person and makes him stronger in that way as well. So it's successful in both ways. And so I get the Wheel of Fortune too. So, he's right where he's supposed to be. And I feel like, what is it? It's right. What is it? It's like, kind of the answer to your prayers, sort of. This is right along his course. It fits right in. It's perfect, really, basically. So all good.
Good line of work. I was looking for the dog's name.
For which one? Okay.
Oh, I have to go back. Lisa Hernandez. I don't see it.
Your son has a lot of nurturing energy, though, because I also got the Empress card. So he has like a lot of nice, like feminine, nurturing, mothering, um, that kind of energy. So he's a male that's also tuned into his female aspects. I'd like to say that about him as well. All right.
All right, Kathy Persons. Can I get prayers for my son going into surgery Tuesday on neck? Prayers. I don't do prayers, Mark. Do you?
I don't. I will send positive thoughts. That's my form of it.
Yeah.
So I see somebody saying that some dog's name is Cody, just in case we need to know that. What's your son's name, though, so that we make sure he gets the energy? There are people here who do send prayers. So when I have a loved one that's going through something like that, I do ask the universe, or ask, because I believe in God, I ask God to watch over them, to be in the room, to watch over the surgeons and the doctors in there so that they're alert and do their job to their best ability. I'll do that kind of thing, you know. But I don't see his name. Lisa's doggie's name is Cody, but I don't see.
This is where the moderator comes in real handy, right?
That's right.
They can keep us in. My daughter took class of biology.
Yeah, and on StreamYard, you can get one person, but you can only do one that that can star and stuff for you.
Yeah.
Like as a moderator, but you can have one and you have to assign them, and it's a little rigmarole. But then they can go through and star and stuff too.
I think Emerald Dawn is here. I'm trying to thank you so much. That brings me lots of peace, Emerald Dawn. I'm still looking for.
Yeah, silly girl. That's the way I kind of go, you know, with the prayer for the surgeons and the team to have the most office and productive day ever. Yeah, I usually will do that and just ask for my guides to watch over me and whenever I've had to go in there.
Here's one from Hetty. You did a reading of Teddy. You said that Teddy wasn't ready yet. My other dog was getting more and more anxious, barking all day, biting the dogs. He never did that. What did Teddy try?
I don't understand the question,
Hetty. I don't
know. So I can't remember. So Teddy's a little doggy. You know me, guys. I don't remember because I do too many readings. I can't remember everybody's thing. You said Teddy wasn't ready yet. Wasn't ready to cross. Is that what you mean? My other dog was getting more and more anxious, barking all day, biting other dogs. What did Teddy try? I don't know. I don't understand.
Just right. Nice to meet you. Thank you, Catherine. Go, bud.
You said he wasn't done with me. Okay, that Teddy wasn't yet. You know that.
I don't. And Lisa Hernandez, her dog's name is Cody.
Okay. What was her question about Cody?
Okay, let's go back. Oh, God. This thing scrolls so fast, and it's so hard to... There it is. I miss him dearly. Doors, right?
So Lisa, I have knocked on all the doors around me, no avail. I've been close. So this is Lisa who lost her doggy, and his name is Cody. Hey, Cody.
I'm going to use my pendulum for this because that's a no-yes question, I think, isn't it? She's asking.
Well, where is he?
Where is he?
Yeah. Or if he's going to come back.
Okay.
Oh, I see what you're saying, Hetty. No, it's not that. If he wants to come back, it'll be with a different dog, not the one you have. I see what you're talking about. That was Hetty with the last question. Oh. Okay, so Cody. Oh, that's loud thunder. Let's see here.
Yeah, it is. I can hear it through your speaker.
I know. It's like it's determined to be a storm. Whether I want it to or not. I feel like he's running around. What are you doing, Cody? What happened?
Oh, okay. Kelly?
Has he been gone very long, Lisa? Feels like a few days, but I don't know exactly. Um, do you see him being reunited with Lisa? Does Cody find his way back home or get brought back home? That's my question.
Okay.
Well, don't give up hope. I don't think. I think keep, your positive outcome in mind that you guys are reunited. Even imagine that you see him and he's back. So keep, kind of that light burning for him. Don't give up yet. Because I get keep your eye on the ball, endurance. It's going to take a little bit longer. It feels like he's kind of distracted. Um, Kind of actually lost. He can't quite figure out how to get back. But I don't see him with somebody else. It feels like he's like running around, like Cody's Big Adventure. I have a good feeling though that you will be reunited. I did get the old patience any day now, so that makes me think that along with keep your eye on the ball, listen and pay close attention. This all makes me think, it's not a done deal. Um, he can still get back to you, and he might just all of a sudden show up back on his own. Um, I kind of wish I knew how long he was out there. Let me ask my wands too. Is Cody just running around lost and loose?
Having a good time?
Yes, that's what I get. Do you see him reuniting with Lisa? Do they get back together? So Cody the dog and Lisa the person. This says yes. Is he close to home? I'm wondering. Yeah, it's not too far, but he's kind of running like crazily, like with abandon. There's not a focus. He's just going and running and stuff. Like, oh, I'm out. Yay, I'm wild dog. I'm running around. And kind of forgot himself. But that would make sense if it's just been a day or so. Anyway, my outcome is that you will be reunited. That's what I'm getting. I didn't get anything saying he's crossing over or he's gone or anything forever or anything like that.
No.
You feels like you live where it's rural or there's not like super lots of houses, So he can run around for quite a while without running into people, it seems like. I feel like he might just all of a sudden show up again. Did you get anything in particular?
Yeah, I actually, while I meditated, I see him like in a subdivision, not too far from your house. Gellick, good morning, Gellick. He's here. Gellick a lot of times answers my questions before I can even ask him, Mark. So I'll let you know. If I'm reading a question, he answers it before I can't even say it.
Yeah.
So Gellick, are you wanting to? Yes, see, he wants to work. Do you know where Cody's at, Gellick? He says yes, big yes. Is he happy and healthy? Yes. Is he missing home? Yes. Okay, stop. Stop the pen. Thank you. I know you're happy. You're a very good guide for me. Um, Will is he within the same subdivision that the family lives? Yes. Does he want to come home? Yes. Okay, stop the pendulum, please. Thank you. Um, will he venture home in the next week? No. It says maybe. It's going around in a circle. Um, will he be home in 2 weeks? No. Is he going to come back? Does he is he coming back? Yes, he's coming back. I would think he's somewhere not too far from you. I visually see him in a backyard running around having fun. I think someone's holding him, thinking, to protect him, but I think he's in someone's backyard. That's what I saw. I see and is he a brown and white dog?
She can't answer because she's like, doesn't have very good service. So it's hard for her
Okay.
to stay up with us. Um,
Okay. Anyway, I see he's okay, and I think you're right. I think he's just out having a Cody vacation. Springtime, if he's a male dog, must be male. You know how males are. It's springtime. He wants to go out and visit and have fun and check everybody out.
yeah. And sit down and talk to him, Lisa. If you watch my show, telepathically, send him the message that you want him to come home.
Yep.
Get his attention, like calling him home, even though it's in your mind.
Thank you,
That will help
Gary.
too. I feel like though that you guys are meant to be back together, so we'll see.
Yeah, I got he was coming back, but and it wasn't a no in the first and second week. It went in a circle. So I guess that would be, it depends on what happens with him. It depends whether he finds a way out and says, "Oh well, I'm leaving." I talk to my animals all the time.
Yeah,
So
me too.
okay, man. Rossi would like a message from his guides or her guides. Is Rossi
I think it's female.
female? I've never met Rossi. I've seen her a lot. But
Yeah.
yes, Rossi.
Message from your guides. A little massage.
Can I go, Mark?
Yep.
Okay. I'm doing an oracle poll, and I use the Tree Keepers Oracle, and I pulled Keeper of the Fairy Tales for you. And that's number 21 in case you're interested in the numerology part of it. Keeper of Fairy Tales. Before there were humans, there were stories. The trees told them to each other in a language the moon taught them. The favorite stories were fairy tales, and they've been inspiring humans to write and tell them since the first human walked into a forest. But fairy tales are special. Like the rings inside a tree, they hold secrets to the past and premonitions of the future. A book isn't simply paper and glue, it's a portal. And a fairy tale, it's like a magic carpet ride through the gates of myth. Indulge them, study them, live them, for if you seek a fairy tale with all your heart, someday you'll become one. I think your guides are telling you you're on the right path. I think you're already living. What did I do with it? 21. I think you're already living it. Just keep going what you're doing. Before the humans, there were stories. I hope that helps, Rossi.
Yeah, Russell, all I'm getting is that Spirit's saying that they're there with you. They're also saying that they have, I don't know, that maybe in your mind they've been inspiring you and to do something, like to do something. Um, but it has to do with your spiritual journey and your spirit guides. So I get this is the Ace of Wands. Wands to me is spirit body and spirit buddies, and they're. I feel like you might been thinking about doing something. Don't have to be something giant, but something. And they've been kind of encouraging you. So it looks to me like there's a little bit more um, energy from your guides, like a stronger realization that your guides are working with you, that you're going to see. So here's the Page of Wands along with the Ace of Wands. So, he's holding it up in the air like, look here, look who's guiding me. It's this wand. So I think there's going to be a bigger realization of your connection to spirit. So that would be like some confirmation about it. Yeah. Confirmation that spirit's working with you. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Victoria Cleary. Please ask my guides if I should say anything about my own life when I write my book. I can't be objective, thanks. Yeah. What was I going to say? Should I say anything about my own life when I write my book? Kitty, you can't be here. Come on. You gotta go. Ow, I can't read cards with you there. Ouch! Ouch! Will you take your claws out, please? Thank you. There. Kitty, you cannot be up here. Kitty, no. Go on, go sit on the printer. Go on, go sit on the printer over there. Go on, get over there. Come on. You gotta go over here. There.
Well, I said yes if it helps to tell the story. Um, you have that as a tool or an option to use. It's kind of up to you if you want to or not. But if it really helps in the story you're telling and to bring that into it, then yes. Um, it, I feel like it, particularly, it feels like there might be something about your childhood that relates to the story you want to tell or the book you want to write. And it feels like that might be something you want to include because it speaks to the journey that the book is about. I don't really know what you're writing about, so it's a little hard, but I say yes. So it gives me the kid card, the Six of Cups, and that makes me think about stuff from when you were little and growing up. Maybe that part of your life might be included with an Ace of Pentacles. That I think it does. It adds to it. Okay.
Yeah. I got a yes. I got the Four of Pentacles, and it's saying stable and secure love. In this situation, and that's a yes card. And then I got the Fool card, which is also a yes card. And by writing about your story in your book, will make the connection of the book, of the story, and it will take and make it more believable by putting yourself into the story. Makes a connection to the readers. And then I got the Empress. Yes, you need to put yourself in the story by writing it. You don't want it to be about you. You want to enhance it. That's how I'm picking up my reading.
Yep.
I hope that helped, Victoria.
Yep, me too. I just have time for about one more.
I have 3 rescue kittens. May have a reading on Finn. He is a comic and my protector. I adopted him from a shelter about this time last year. Thank you. Bringing off 41.
So Finn is the one that we want to read on. Yeah, your childhood was very central. Yeah, I do think you want to add that in there, Victoria. Okay.
Was he a comic in a past life? Is that what you're wondering, Brianna? Brianna 41. I had a dog like that, Mark. His name was Teddy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, that dog was hilarious. He was a clown all the way. He was fun. I think he's still around. His ashes are here, so. It's been.
Well, I agree with you. He has a very strong personality. He steps to the front like if you had 3 cats and you said they were like a trio, he'd be the center. He'd be the center one, the one with the mic, and they'd be the backups. That's what he says. He particularly
Like these cards.
I don't know. I feel like he came to you with a mission. Like he it's no mistake you got him, and he's there to work with you one-on-one. So, he's like a little energy cat. He's aware of energy. He's there to um, help you connect more completely to the universe, to the creator through the earth. So he brings in a lot of, nature, Mother Earth energy, and he's very grounded. I think you may know him from before. This might not be the first time you've had Finn, because it feels like he knows you a lot more than he would if he just met you. It feels like this was a plan. This was kind of a return plan, is what I'm getting. And that, like, he stepped right in. He was at home right away. He says, I'm the one. I'm the leader. I'm the boss. The end. Because he worked on this before. This isn't his first time with you, Brina. I don't think. You say, is he Sylvester? Sylvester. There's some behavior that he does that is maybe similar to Sylvester. It might have to do with his foot. Like he might bat something or play with something with his foot or something like that. That might remind you of another cat. There's some kind of physical thing he does that you've seen before. So think about that. I wonder if it is. Oh, he likes me to play with his paws. Okay, yeah, little foot thing. I got that little foot. That was weird. Do not thinking your foot. But yeah, that makes sense. I don't know. I think he definitely has been with you before. I get that, no doubt. But I'm wondering about Sylvester. I need to ask that specifically. What are you getting, Denise?
I got a lot of celebration. I got 10 of Cups, the Ace of Wands, 9 of Cups, 4 of Wands. So it's like it's Sylvester came back, reincarnated as Finn.
Yeah.
That I keep hoping Teddy comes back too.
Yeah.
I really do. Because he died at 4. Thank you, Brina 41.
Yeah. Yeah. I also got the Ace of Wands too when I was pulling cards. And so that to me sounds like, there's spirit involved in this. It's not just your basic, I found a kitten, picked him up. This was sort of a guided thing. And then right after the Ace of Wands, I got the Chariot. So, he was coming back in. He was riding back into you. So I'm going to say yes on that.
I did too. I got the 10 of Cups, which is for spiritual fulfillment. So I would think that's your Sylvester came back. I keep hoping my Teddy comes back. He was a Chiweenie Dashhound. He was a Chiweenie. He was.
Okay, yeah.
So I adopted him. What?
Yeah, he's got a mission. He's working with you energetically. So he's your little, I like to call them familiars. Yeah. He's one of those. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Mark, for coming on with me today.
Well, I wish I could stay a little bit longer, but today I have some private readings I have to do, and so I wasn't, I could only do this much. But I had a great time. I really enjoyed it.
I did too. Thank you so very, very much.
Yep. Thanks
I'm,
for
look,
asking.
I'm looking forward to doing some more with you.
Yep.
And I'm learning about the animal stuff. I watch you to learn about animal stuff
Oh,
because
good.
animals love me. Thank you, Wiki.
Yep.
Um,
And they're very aware of spiritual stuff too.
yeah. And
Rick,
my
I promise to read on your owl on the next show because you've been trying to get that in. Your little owl that you found.
yeah.
I'll read on him. I promise. Okay. Well, I hope
Thanks,
everybody has a
everybody.
good day. My nose is full of snot, and it's dripping down my throat.
Oh.
So
I seem like everybody's got that, Mark. The sinus issues are just horrible.
Well, allergies and all that, but I think I'm a little off. I'm not quite my 100% today, but tea with honey. Okay, yeah.
Tea with honey.
I think I'll do that right after my private reading. I'll have a little cup of tea with some honey.
You're welcome.
Well, it's fun. I hope you guys have a great day. Keep a stiff upper lip. Have some joy and fun today, right?
And when you go to bed, have a happy thoughts. And when you wake up in the morning, just remember it's your choice to be happy.
Right.
And
you can even tell yourself, I wake up in the morning happy, and then you are.
I do. I wake up happy.
Yeah.
And here's Kitty.
Uh-oh. Hi there, mister.
Now I'll leave her up here now that we're done. Thank you. Okay, bye.
Bye. I love Sweet Puss.
Subscribe, it's free. Highlight the bell to get notifications and thumbs up. Make comments on replay. I want you to have love, light, and laughter in your life every day. Because if you love and shine light on it, it brings laughter into your life.